Hi, I'm Dr. Pooja Suri, a homeopathic physician. I've been practicing homeopathy for 13 years and today, in this video, we will discuss about the homeopathic treatment for a very common ailment that is hair loss. Hair loss, also known as alopecia. As we know, hair fall is a normal phase of the hair growth cycle, whereas hair loss is an indication that something is impairing the growth cycle. Hair loss can affect just your scalp or your entire body, and it can be temporary or permanent. It can be the result of heredity, hormonal changes, medical conditions, or a normal part of aging. Anyone can lose hair on their head, but it's more common in men. Hereditary hair loss with age is the most common cause of baldness. Some people prefer to let their hair loss run its course untreated and unhidden. Now you have to look upon whether your hair fall is normal or alarmingly abnormal. Can it be better or worse? We have heard that it's pretty normal to lose 100 strands per day. Hair loss is a more advanced stage of hair fall. In hair loss, you are not just shedding your hair but also losing its density and the rate of hair growth is declining. Types of alopecia. There are many types of hair loss, also called alopecia. Number 1. Alopecia areata often starts suddenly and causes patchy hair loss in children and young adults. This condition may result in complete baldness, alopecia totalis, but in about 90% of people with the condition, the hair returns within a few years. Next is anagen effluvium. It is a form of non-scarring alopecia commonly associated with chemotherapy. In this disorder, affected anagen hairs suffer a toxic or inflammatory insult, resulting in fracture of the hair shaft. Next is telogen effluvium, that is temporary hair thinning over the scalp that occurs because of changes in the growth cycle of hair. A large number of hair enters the resting phase at the same time, causing hair shedding and subsequent thinning. The next is traction alopecia. That is a hair loss caused by a chronic pulling force being applied to the hair. It commonly results from a person frequently wearing their hair in a particular tight ponytail, pigtails, or braids. Next is androgenic alopecia. It is a genetic condition that can affect both men and women. Men with this condition, called male pattern baldness, can begin suffering hair loss as early as their teens or early 20s. It's characterized by a receding hairline and gradual disappearance of hair from the crown and frontal scalp. Women with this condition, called female pattern baldness, don't experience noticeable thinning until their 40s or later. Women experience a general thinning over the entire scalp with the most extensive hair loss at the crown. Next is alopecia universalis, causes all body hair to fall out, including the eyebrows, eyelashes, and pubic hair. Now let's talk about the causes of hair loss. There are several factors that may influence hair loss. Number 1 is hormones, such as abnormal levels of androgens, male hormones normally produced by both men and women. Next is genes from both male and female parents may influence a person's predisposition to male or female pattern baldness. Stress, illness, and childbirth can cause temporary hair loss. Ringworm caused by a fungal infection can also cause hair loss. Drugs including chemotherapy drugs used in cancer treatment, blood thinners, beta adrenergic blockers used to control blood pressure, and birth control pills can cause temporary hair loss. Next is burns, injuries, and x rays can cause temporary hair loss. In such cases, normal hair growth usually returns once the injury heals, unless a scar is produced. Then, hair will never regrow. Next cause can be autoimmune diseases, and there can be some cosmetic procedures such as shampooing too often. Perms, bleaching, and dyeing hair can contribute to overall hair thinning by making hair weak and brittle. Tight braiding using rollers or hot curlers and running hair picks through tight curls can also damage and break hair. Diet also plays a major role. A low protein diet or severely calorie restricted diet can also cause temporary hair loss. That was all about the causes of the hair loss. Now we shall discuss about the homeopathic approach to hair loss. Homeopathy can be a boon to people who suffer from hair loss. Homeopathy is a very safe and gentle option that helps cases of hair loss naturally. Homeopathic treatment helps prevent further hair loss, maintains the quality of the hair and also aid hair regrowth. It is very effective in general hair fall as well as hair loss occurring in spots. Hair regrowth with homeopathy works well when the underlying causes of hair loss have been correctly identified. The best homeopathic medicines for hair growth is chosen according to the symptoms and pattern of hair loss. Now we will discuss some homeopathic remedies that are very effective in hair loss. Number one being lycopodium. To prevent premature balding, homeopathic practitioners often prescribe this medicine. This medicine is also beneficial for pregnant women and new mothers who are suffering from hair loss. This medicine is also advantageous for men. People who have low confidence may get benefits from this medicine. This medicine is prepared by distilling the spores of evergreen plants like club moss. The second medicine we will discuss is Natrum muriaticum. This medicine is prepared from sodium chloride or table salt. This medicine is useful in treating hair loss due to dandruff, dry, dry crusts on the scalp, or hair loss due to skin disorders or menstrual disorders. If you are suffering from hair loss due to hormonal imbalance, then this medicine is extremely beneficial. This is commonly recommended to those who are sensitive and expressive. The third medicine we will discuss is phosphorus. This is another powerful medicine for improving hair growth. It promotes regrowth in those places where a plethora of hair is lost at a time. This is also suggested for people who are suffering from hair loss due to dandruff and other minor scalp problems. Next is Mesothelium. Sometimes you may get hair fall due to skin infections like psoriasis and dandruff. This medicine is effective in treating these problems and improves your hair growth. By using it regularly, you may get positive results. The next is Graphites. If you are experiencing patchy baldness on the scalp or hair falling from the sides, then this medicine could be your best choice. Due to excess humidity, you may get an itchy scalp and small eruptions occur on your scalp. This may lead to hair loss. This medicine prevents hair loss and improves these conditions. Next is Arnica. Arnica enhances blood circulation, stimulates hair follicles, and is useful in treating female pattern baldness. Next medicine is Thallium Met. It is highly suitable to treat hair fall after acute exhausting health conditions, for example, flu, throat infection, prolonged fever. The hair fall is quite rapid in cases needing it. It may be general hair loss all over the scalp or in spots. The hair comes out in handfuls. Next is Weisbeden. It is a natural remedy to aid hair regrowth. It is sourced from springs of Weisbeden in Prussia. This medicine is known to aid the quick growth of hair. It also helps make the hair dense and darken in color. It nourishes hair roots and makes hair healthy and strong. Next is Jabarendi, an active ingredient in many hair oils and shampoos. It is known to stop hair fall and promote hair growth. So, these are some common medicines that are used for hair loss. But yes, homeopathy, as I told earlier, has its own principles on which the treatment is based. So, it is always recommended to consult a qualified homeopathic physician before starting any treatment. Now, that was all about hair loss and its homeopathic treatment. Stay healthy, stay connected. Thank you.